Welcome everyone. In this particular video, we are going to learn one more question related to closure. So now let's look at the question. Given an integer n, return a counter function. The counter function initially returns n and then returns 1 more than the previous value on every subsequent time it is called. It means first it will return n, then n minus 1, then n minus 2, etc. Okay, you can have an example or the look here. So if n is equals to 10 and we are calling the function 3 times, then at the first it should return 10, then next time it should return 11, then next time it should return 12, right? So the output of the counter function should return 10, 11 and 12. So how do we do this, right? How do we create a state inside a function? For that we need to use closure, and this is a typical use case of a closure. If you want to create a state inside a function, you need to use the concept of closure. So what is closure? In simple definition, if a function returns a function, there will be a closure. Why? So the inner function always remembers the outer surroundings, no matter what. Okay, no matter what means, right? For example, in this particular question, this create counter function, we are returning one more function, right? So this inner function returns the surrounding. Okay, it returns the surrounding here, and okay, it returns the surrounding here. And what exactly I mean by surrounding here is, for example, if I have a variable, right? If I have something here, for example, this n will become a variable. It's just like here, right? So for example, it's just like we have I equals to 0, right? So this inner function, even though it is returned, it can recall this I, okay, even though the create counter function has already executed. So we will be using the same concept, and what we can do here is, instead of writing this line, and we understood, right? At the first time when I am calling this create counter, it should give me a function, which is fine here. But what else it should give? It should always return me the value of n. But just after returning, can I increment this value? Okay, can I increment this value just after returning? So if I have n equals to 10, when I call this, I will get 10, but for the next time, the value of n has already been increased, which becomes 11 now, and this value of n, which is the state for this create counter function, right, is there. Okay, let me run this code. See, both these two cases has been passed, and let me submit this also. So all rest of my test cases is also been passed, right? Thank you.